Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. As we do our reading today, it becomes very evident that the tabernacle was made up of many different components. And each one of these components were very important. And if they were missing, it would leave the tabernacle incomplete. And this goes for everything from the Ark of the Covenant to the lampstand, to the sockets, to the poles, to the utensils. Now, everything that was a part of the tabernacle were important and served some type of function within the tabernacle for the service of God. As we reflect on that, we could say that the same thing is true with the church. We're told in the New Testament that the church now is the temple of God, the dwelling place of God, and is very much like the tabernacle in that we are the house in which the presence of God dwells. And within that house, within that temple, there are many different components. That is, there's many different believers who are gifted and talented in different ways, come from different backgrounds, have different things to offer, different services to offer. And we are very diverse in our gifts and our talents and our abilities that God has given us. But all of us are important. Whether we are out in the public domain, like the bronze altar out there in the public where everyone can see, or we're like the lampstand hidden there in the holy place, or whatever we might be doing, whether we're in the public sphere or we do things behind the scenes to help the church, or we're just out in our communities being a light into the community, whatever it is that we are doing for the service of God and for the building up of the church, we are important. Each and every individual is important. And if one individual is missing, then it would leave the tabernacle, the temple, incomplete. The Lord wants all of his people, all of his temple, working and functioning in the way that he has planned. If you remember, Ephesians chapter 2 says that we are his workmanship, created for good works. And he wants each of us to be involved in those good works. Just as the poles and the sockets and the screen and all of that, we could say would be the handiwork of Holiab and Bezalel. So we are the workmanship of God. And therefore, we should be functioning in the way that God has designed us. And when everyone is doing their part, and when everyone's functioning in the way that they are designed to function, then this causes the service of God to increase, and it increases the glory of God and the manifested presence of God here on the earth. And so today, let's be encouraged to, one, find out what is our function. What is it that God has specifically gifted me to do? What is it that God has specifically laid on my heart to get involved in? And then secondly, to realize that that is very important, whatever it might be. Even though it might seem mundane, even though it might not seem important, in God's eyes, it's very important, because every believer, every component of this temple that God is expanding on this earth is very important. And then we should be encouraged to go out and perform that which the Lord has gifted us to do, that which the Lord has purposed us to do, and to do it with all of our heart, and to do it with all of our soul, and to do it with all of our energy. And therefore, we can glorify God in whatever function he has for us, and to be a part of the overall working of God here on the earth. So these are things we can reflect on and think about as we do our reading today. With that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.